Hello, I'm James, your digital guide at SkillSpark. Welcome back to our technical series on Vertex AI. In Part 1, you learned why Vertex AI exists, to unify the fragmented MLOps pipeline. Now, in Part 2, we get to the how. How do you actually train a model on this platform? We'll explore the 3 distinct paths you can take: the no-code path with AutoML, the expert path with custom training, and the modern path with the Generative AI model garden. It's time to spark some new, high-demand skills. Let's watch the explainer video.
Welcome to the Explainer. Have you ever wondered how the AI that powers, well, pretty much everything these days is actually built? Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on Google Cloud's Vertex AI and look at a huge decision every AI builder has to make. How do you train your model to get the absolute best performance? So let's say you've got it all. You've got tons of data, you know the business problem you want to solve, and you're ready to build something incredible. But let's be honest, that journey from a giant pile of data to a smart working model can feel complicated. The good news? Google Cloud's Vertex AI is basically your roadmap, but it starts you off with a really important choice. You see, on Vertex AI, your journey kicks off at a fork in the road. You've got 2 main paths to choose from. On one side, you have the low-code or even no-code path with AutoML. And on the other, you have the full code-base path of custom training. Each one has a totally different feel, a different balance of speed, control, and, how much of an expert you need to be. And this isn't just some small technical choice. This is a big strategic decision. It's going to define your whole project. So let's break down each of these paths and figure out which one might be the right one for you. Okay, first up, let's check out the path that's all about speed and simplicity: AutoML. You can think of this one as the express lane to getting a powerful AI model up and running. Right, so AutoML is really all about getting from your data to a working model as fast as humanly possible, and a lot of the time, you can do it without writing a single line of code. It's the AI development fast track. So what is it really? Well, with AutoML, you're not exactly building a model from scratch. It's more like you're taking Google's incredibly powerful, battle-tested models and just customizing them with your own data. All the super complex stuff, the model architecture, the training process, it's all handled for you. And you can see here, AutoML is seriously versatile. It doesn't matter if you're working with images for something like object detection, or you have a bunch of spreadsheet data you need for forecasting. Chances are there's a pre-built solution that's ready for you to use. So who should be taking this path? Honestly, it's perfect for teams that need to get something working fast, maybe to prove a concept. It's great if you don't have a deep bench of machine learning experts. If your problem is fairly standard and getting to market quickly is your #1 goal, AutoML is an absolute game changer. But what if you need more? What if you're the kind of person who wants to build a totally unique, one-of-a-kind AI model from the ground up? Well, that is where our second path, custom training, comes into play. Custom training is for the builders. This is where you bring your own code, using all the popular frameworks you already know and love, like TensorFlow or PyTorch. You get to define every single layer of the model architecture. You write the training logic, you are in complete and total control. Yeah, the workflow is definitely more hands-on, but it's a very clear process. You'll start by building your model in a familiar spot, like a Jupyter notebook. Then, you package it all up, tell Vertex AI what kind of computing power you need, and then you just launch it. From there, Vertex AI handles all the heavy lifting of scaling an infrastructure so you can focus on building something truly special. Now, a huge part of that custom training path, and honestly, one of its biggest perks, is that you get to choose your hardware. It's like you're not just building the car, you actually get to pick the engine that's going to power it. And Vertex AI gives you a whole garage of options. CPUs, those are like your reliable daily driver, great for data prep or training simpler models. Then you've got GPUs, which are the muscle cars. They're absolutely essential for the heavy lifting involved in most deep learning. But then, for the really huge, ambitious projects, you get the keys to the Formula One car, Google's custom-built TPUs, designed to train massive, state-of-the-art models at just mind-blowing speeds. Okay, so you've picked your path, you've chosen your engine, but just building the car isn't enough, right? You've got to tune it if you want to actually win the race. And that's where we get into optimization. You're going to hear this term a lot, hyperparameters. Think of them as the secret sauce for your AI. They're all the little knobs and dials that you set before the training starts. Things like how fast your model should learn. Getting these just right can be the difference between a model that's just okay and one that's truly great. Now, you could spend weeks, maybe even months, trying to manually tweak every single one of those knobs to find the perfect combination. Or you could use a service called Vertex AI Vizier. It's basically an automated world-class pit crew for your model. It intelligently runs thousands of experiments for you to find that perfect race-winning setup. So, we've walked through the two paths. We've looked at the engines that power them and the tools you can use to tune them to perfection. Now let's bring it all home and help you decide which adventure is yours. What I love about this is how it just crystallizes the whole decision. It really is a clear trade-off. Over on the left, you've got AutoML, giving you insane speed for common problems. And on the right, you've got custom training, which gives you that complete fine-grained control for when you're building something brand new, but it's going to take more time and expertise. So the bottom line is this. There is no single right or wrong answer. That's the beauty of it. Vertex AI is specifically designed to meet you where you are. Whether you're a machine learning pro who's been doing this for years or you're just starting your AI journey, it's a platform that truly gives everyone the power to build. And that, right there, brings us to the most exciting part. With tools like Vertex AI making all of this more accessible, the only real limit to what you can build is your own imagination. So the question really isn't just what can you build, but what impossible problem are you going to solve next?